12:30 in the afternoon. I know. I thought I was going to film a video, and I thought, why not just go live and chat with the people? And that video can go up, and it might be a little bit more helpful when you hear other people, how they're doing and what they're, So I thought, we'll just turn it into a live. We'll do it that way. I don't know if anybody's going to show up because this is so not the time for me. But everybody was out, and I thought, I'm home with the dog because, he's a little stiff today. A little stiff, so. But I'm home with the dog. The boys went out, so I thought I would come on. And I want to invite you to Glam Squad at 2:30, which is 2 hours from now. If you're not doing anything, that's always a good way to reboot. So how was our Thanksgiving? Did we eat too much? You know what? Sometimes it doesn't go as planned. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit there and tell you, everybody's Thanksgiving always goes as planned. But sometimes you got to live in the moment. I will say that. You have to live in the moment. So, maybe you ate something you shouldn't have, or you ate something you didn't plan on, and you went over your points by like 20. It happens. And not to feel bad about it. Guilt is the worst thing to feed yourself. What I want to tell you is, today's a new day. You could put that Thanksgiving in the past. Yep, because we're starting anew today. It's a new day. Hey, Cheryl, Sarah, Jan, Suzanne, Ellen, Deborah. Oh, everybody's here. Sheila, Carolyn, Nora, Tracy. I'm glad you're here. Maybe the time is good for different people who can never make it. I didn't even thought about that. Ellen. I lived in the friggin' moment. Oh, the friggin' moment. Ate all things with no regret. I am a person that believes in no regret. Hey, Rosemary. Well, I figured, people do watch reruns, and I so appreciate that. But I figured for people who can't get to it, and plus, I'm free right now. So I thought, why not? Because I think tonight we're going to be doing some games with the boys being home all together. I should say not home. They're always home. Well, two of them are always home, but the one's home. So we're going to have we had games last night, so we're going to do some more games and stuff. Hey, Suzanne, Deb, Maria, Karen, Ellen, that's awesome. Now, oh my God, you guys would be so proud. I drank 88 ounces of pure water yesterday. What? Dee? What the hell's wrong with you? I don't know. I was just so busy that every chance I got to gulp a cup of water, I did. Because I figured I'm flushing. And I was like, dang, I got 4 activity points and 1 point for water and 2 points for veggies. So I was mighty proud of myself. Did I go overindulge yesterday? Yeah. No. I shouldn't say. I didn't overindulge, but there was a little things that I bite, licked, and taste. And as I tell you, I still do that, and I will continue to do that. So I was happy with how my day went. Oh, we like to play board games. Like, we like to play Sorry, Parcheesi, Life, the game of life. We play that, Monopoly, those kind of games. Because there's 5 of us, you have to, A big play of loosely tracked everything. That, you know what? Loosely tracked is still tracking. That's awesome with a loss a day after holiday. Hey, Darlene, it's me. Family, football, and food, Ellen, you got that right. No, I went a lot, yes. Oh, speaking of the bathroom, I did that. Nature took its course yesterday. I was like, oh my God. I said to the boys, wait a minute, things have to stop. I gotta go to the bathroom. So that was a nice surprise, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm up to 4 glasses of water so far today, and this is my green tea. As I have weigh-in tomorrow, including pumpkin pie. Now, I did not feel stuffed, I will say that. I was heavily satisfied. I didn't have the stomach pain, but I was definitely satisfied. I did not pee. I peed a lot, yes. I wouldn't say all day, but I peed a lot. When I peed, it was like a racehorse, and I peed twice during the night, too. I know I pooped twice. That was just like, God. Hey, Sherry. Now, our leader had said if we wanted to, we can get weighted home on Thursday. No, Thursday morning or Wednesday. And when we come in, we could tell them and they would put it in the computer. And I was going to do that. I thought about it and I was going to do that. And then I thought to myself, what difference does it make for me? Like, I'm at a good point. So I'm not really worried if it goes. I mean, like I said, I had a good time. I ate well. Did I eat as good like I used to? Oh, heck no. I ate nothing like I used to. So I'm really proud of how I ate. Now, if the scale doesn't show it, does that mean it was a bad day? Nope. Bad eating day? Nope. So I decided not to get weighed on Wednesday, so I will get weighed tomorrow at the meeting. Oh, I never put skinny. No, I can't get the skinny syrup to water ratio right. It's always too sweet. What I do. I did have less tea, yes. Oh, yes, yes. I don't love water. I just was taking it, Karen, because I was trying to help my body flush out some toxic food, as we like to call it. Oh, awesome loss. Yeah, I own it. That's why I said, I thought, you know what? It is what it is. I always say that. I'm trying to get 4 pounds off. But you know what? I just know that, I had a good day. I had a good meal. I enjoyed everything we ate. And I had the stuffed mushrooms and the shrimp. Had to count the shrimp this year. Normally my shrimp are 0. I'm like, shit, I have to count my shrimp. But it wasn't that tragic. I had a really good breakfast. I had oh my God, the hash waffle avocado toast, which I'm a little obsessed with. Potatoes for me are 0. So I add less cheese in my hash waffle so I don't have to count it. Oh my God. Can I tell you how good that is? You put some avocado on there. I usually do 2 points worth and a nice egg. It's phenomenal. You get them really, really crispy. It's insane. My plate, I meant to show you guys my plate and I totally forgot. I was beautiful. I had my roasted vegetables, I had my turkey, my stuffing, and my cranberry sauce, and my string beans. It was a beautiful, huge plate of food. Oh, the cat's eating her face. Bailey was a little stiff this morning. I don't know if he had too much exercise, but he was a little stiff this morning. Oh, chunks of pineapple. That doesn't sound too sweet. I do like orange in my tea. There's a Southwest or Mexican place we go to. Their tea is orange, and they put a slice of orange, and it's so good. The parade was awesome. Yeah, I'm telling you, those hash waffles. I measure out what I would have had if I counted them. I use 84 grams, which is 2 points of potatoes. I make the same amount, even though they're 0. Because it's enough. It is. And I put an egg, and I put a little baking powder, some salt. I like chopped onion in there. And I put a little less cheese, so I didn't have to count it. I use the Velveeta shreds. And then you put them in the toaster, and then when you cook the other one, because it makes 2, I put that one in the toaster oven to crisp up, and then I put the other one in there to crisp up, and then they're crispy. So it's like having one of those like hash brown patties. My hash brown patties were 7 points for 2 of them. So my hash waffles were. So yeah, I'm going to make a batch and freeze them. That's why I just pop them out. Yeah, I think they did tell me, hey, Barb, that he would be, I would be seeing a difference in him when the weather turns. Because, once you have any kind of joint issue, it becomes arthritic. So, I mean, he's better now than he was when he first got up. He was really hopping. Oh, the cranberry sauce. I know. I didn't eat cranberry sauce until I was married. And then it was just the canned. And then one year I decided, how hard is it to make your own? And I saw how easy it was. I was always worried that when you make your own, it would have like seeds and skin in it. But it doesn't. They just dissipate. So, oh yeah. And it's so freaking easy. You saw my video. You put cranberries, water, some sweetener. I use monk fruit. And then I juiced and zested lemon and an orange. I think that's it. And then, it's Ina Garten's recipe. I just tweaked it with the, speaking of, Lecanto's having a Black Friday sale on their website. I got a 3-pound bag of Lecanto monk fruit sweetener for $19 and change. So I got that, and I got, did I get I was going to get I don't think I needed it, but it's a really good price. It's cheaper than Amazon, and I got enough to get free shipping. True lemon. Oh, I love the true lemon. I have lemon, I have lime. I have not had orange or grapefruit, though I probably wouldn't like grapefruit, but I might like orange. I did, Tracy. Had a great, how was your Thanksgiving? Oh, it's funny. I always thought it was, but I love it now. And Weight Watchers on their website has a cranberry sauce with jalapenos that you make. It's insane. I love making that when we have ham because this little tart, hot, it's just so good. Oh, I'm telling you, it's simple. And it's like, you're like, why am I opening a can when this is so easy? It just really let it sit there and simmer and it just does itself. And an apple. There's an apple in that. That was the other thing. The pectin in the apple helps the cranberry sauce thicken, and it thickens perfectly. I have put fresh cranberries in my stuffing. I didn't care for it. Ooh, watermelon. I never saw that one. Hey, Paula. It is delicious. It is easy. And I'm telling you, people are like, you make your own cranberry sauce? You're like, yeah. Awesome. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Did you see, I did a Built Bar tasting for the Ruby Red Puffs. I didn't care for it. It was very, like I said, it has a raspberry, and it's coated in pink. It wasn't a flavor I would like, and I knew that. But I will tell you that the lemon dipped cheesecake was quite good. In fact, Peter wants me to order a box, so I'll probably be buying a box of gluten-free lime puffs. And do I have the other one that's coming out? I don't. I have. There's one coming out on Monday. I'll taste that over the weekend. But I did do the balls. I promised you guys I would taste the balls, and I did. I like them. This is what they don't have that much peanut butter in them. I will be honest, but they were good. They remind me of the Verb Energy Bar, but better. I didn't like the Verb Energy Bar. I thought the Verb Energy Bar had a kind of medicinal taste or a chemical. I didn't like them. The stuffing. Oh my God, the stuffing was so freaking good. I'm going to have a little tomorrow after weigh-in. I am. Tonight we're making egg rolls because that's what the boys want. So if you've not done what I do is, now I've done it several ways. You get the egg roll wrappers. I normally just use the coleslaw mix right out of the bag, and I put chunks of turkey in it. And sometimes I go crazy and I put little dried cranberries in there, and then you just seal it up and you air fry it. Or I've done it where I've put stuffing and turkey. And then using the homemade cranberry sauce, it's like your duck sauce. It's insane how good they are. The boys are just like, I'll go through a whole pack. I'll probably make 24 of them, I think, and they'll eat all of them. I know. See, that's the problem. Like, even with me, like, I don't eat any, but those lemon were pretty gosh darn good. It's annoying. I wish they would keep them on, so maybe a month or so down the line, I'd order them. They're Built balls. They're protein balls. Here, I'll show you one. Now you're going to make me eat it. Now, I'll give it to Peter. Peter will eat it. One of them is 3 points. 2 of them are 5. See, it even looks like the Verb Energy Bar. but there's nut butters in the middle. They have coconut, and this is the chocolate peanut butter. I think the coconut has almond butter. I'm not really sure because I don't do coconut. But I really like them. They taste healthy when you eat them. They're good. I definitely am going to get more of them. So I bought a box. I'll probably buy another box. But yeah, I don't know if it tells you what's in it. This is peanut butter filled, dry roasted peanuts. Is it on here maybe? It's written bigger. It tells you. They're gluten-free, grain and dairy-free. But they taste grainy to me. That's interesting. I love them. I thought it's great, like, have one of them in the middle of the day. They're just really tasty. The egg rolls are amazing, Carolyn. They're simple. And it's just minimal ingredients. Minimal. Coleslaw mix, egg roll wrappers, and turkey. You already have the turkey. Like I said, I've done the stuffing ones. Dipped it in gravy. Yeah. That's why I was, had some weight to lose. But I want to reiterate why I wanted to come live. Maybe we overindulged. Maybe we did. You know what? Today's a new day. New day, new set of points. We hit that reset. You hit that reset as much as you need to. And don't feel bad. Please don't feel bad if you overate yesterday. Please, because it's a holiday. And that's what holidays are meant for. That's how I believe. Eating too much. And I think you can get the 20% off for the balls, which is a better deal. All my links and code was reverted for 20% off this weekend. They're having hey Jennifer, I had a fabulous day. I was in the kitchen all day though. And I prepped. Well, I should say all day. There was a few breaks, but it was a long day. Like, man, you always feel like maybe I should take help next year. Maybe I should order some trays. But you wait all year for this meal. And this is the only, Christmas we don't have a big Christmas here. Being Italian, our big meal is Christmas Eve. We always had the Feast of the Seven Fishes. So we eat big on Christmas Eve. And Christmas Day, my mom would just throw ham in the oven and we just have ham. It was just very basic. Oh, naughty candy. That's always good. You can get rid of it. Yeah. But you know what? You still want to have a taste because, in life, you're going to have candy. You're ever going to sit there and say, I'm not going to ever have this again? I wasn't when people say, in life, I think you set yourself up for success when you accept that. When you accept the fact that, yes, I'm going to have these foods, but yes, I have to keep them in control. To sit there and say, I'm never going to have something, I'll tell you that you are. Let me give you a little hint. You are going to have it. Yes. Hey, Lori. We had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. It was just nice it was so quiet, too. Just made the turkey and, got the stuffing and everybody said, Mom, great dinner as always. And I like to keep, and I don't do anything new. It's always the standard stuff. We always have our turkey, our stuffing. They love the mashed sweet potatoes. One year I made regular mashed potatoes and mashed sweet potatoes. I'm like, why? We have mashed potatoes all the time. Very rarely make mashed sweets with the little sweet pecan topping. That was delicious. Oh, speaking of which, I will also let you know, what else did I order last night? I ordered from Nuts and More. They're having 51% off on their website. That's the protein peanut butter you see me eat. And they have powdered peanut butters on there that are unique. So I ordered gingerbread peanut butter, a apple spice, I think it was called. Because I wanted to order it when I ordered the pumpkin and I didn't. I don't know why. So I got that, and I got a maple something. They're a little, it's a point less than I believe regular peanut butter. You get 2 tablespoons for 5 points, but they're just amazing. And I love different nut butters. So I'm a nut butter person, so. That's awesome. Oh, I made everyone leave with all the desserts. Not a single dessert left. I still have my pie, and I had 2 slices. I had the points. I thought to myself, I'm going to have another slice of pie. It was making it with the pumpkin premiere. It really richens it up, and it was so good. Made my plan, had a taste of everything, and I stayed in points. I had my gallbladder out 21 years ago. Oh, gallbladders, it's pain. I mean, when you have the attacks, and the sad part is there's nothing they could do for it. It's like there's no medicine to give you. You have to just suffer through it. Oh, I feel for you. But I tell you, once you have it out, we'll talk afterwards because there's things that they just don't tell you. And I'm not sure why they don't tell you. But when you don't have maybe anybody here don't have a gallbladder, I will throw it out here right now. When you lose your gallbladder, you digest differently because your gallbladder isn't secreting the digestive bile that it used to because it's not there. So your liver does. But what they don't tell you is you really need to eat 3 meals a day, or it's even smaller meals. Like I was a breakfast skipper. Just young, I didn't eat breakfast. Well, then I'd have lunch. And because I hadn't eaten in so long, that my body was just like, oh my gosh, you give it all this food at once, and it went, I had to go right to the bathroom. Immediately. Anything high in fat that you throw in your body with nothing, like with a long period of time, it just flushes it out. So I've learned I can have fatty things, but I have to have them in smaller increments. Like I can't skip breakfast and then go have like a bacon omelet for lunch. No, because you're going to have, when I sit there and tell you, you won't even finish your breakfast and you'll have to go to the bathroom. And it's like, you got to find that bathroom yesterday because it's like, not to be graphic, it's explosive. Yeah, oh yeah, it's not pretty. But like I said, now, once you know that, you can adjust and I'm fine. I make sure I have breakfast. That's why I pretty much eat in the morning. I can't do the intermittent fasting. It's too long of a period for me. 12 hours is about all I can do. But to do like a 15, so I have that's why I pretty much have breakfast within the hour I get up. Yeah. For me to make almond brittle. Oh, it is. Well, what you can do is, how can I make that easier for you? I would say give yourself a small piece every day. But if it's something's going to cause you to want more. But I think if you're having it a little piece every day, maybe having it often, you won't want it as much. That's what works for me now. I'm not sure back in the day it would have, but now if I could have a little bit of something, I'm pretty satisfied knowing I could have more tomorrow. But, or when you make it, give it to him and tell him to put it somewhere where you don't know where it is. That's what I do for a lot of things. I'll say, here, put this away and don't tell me where it is. I don't look anymore. I used to hunt. I used to know where all the chocolate was. I don't hunt anymore because I fit it in and I don't have to binge because I make sure that I have it. So that's a little, you know what? But I didn't get this way overnight. It took months and months. And the longer you're on plan, it will sink in. Like I guys just telling somebody, I've been on plan since February of 2018. February of 2022, it'll be 4 solid years I've been continually going. I've never spent that long on a plan. So I think that's important, being on a plan for a longer time. Like I would stay a year and a half, then I'd go. Same thing. I mean, I could sit there and tell you when I was on Points Plus, when I was on Smart Points, it was the same thing. I'd stay a year and a half, and then I'd go and gain weight back. But when freestyle and I stayed, even now, like I said, there was weeks I didn't lose. There was weeks I gained, consecutive weeks I gained. But it's lifestyle. And remember, I know it's hard, but I will say this because I'll say it every time you need to hear it. It's okay to gain weight. It's okay. Like I didn't, before to see that scale go up, it's like, oh my God, I'm a failure. But normal people gain weight, especially over the holidays. So why do I have to make myself feel bad when I put a pound or 2 on? It's perfectly normal to gain weight. the negative part is when you don't get yourself back on track today and back on the saddle and get back focused. Maybe for some people it's that trigger that they had that high calorie meal and they're in that high calorie, they're deer in the headlight zone. But eventually it will get better. I had a tablespoon of everything. That's good. You have to have, like I said, if you don't have any of the foods there, you're going to sit there, you're going to feel miserable, you're going to feel deprived. That's diet. The fact that you could put a little bit of everything on your plate is lifestyle. Yeah, it is. It will come off because you know how to do it. It's so true. And I know people are just to see that it just, they go on that scale. When they see that scale go up, it's like it's crushing. It's crushing. And one thing I've learned, I could have had the best week. I could have had, no bite licks or taste, and I could still gain weight. So there's, that scale cannot be the be all end all of me. And that's when I realized, I'm like, it's not. It doesn't justify, it doesn't give me a good of how my week was. If I know I did well, and that scale goes up, I just need to keep doing what I'm doing. It's lifestyle. And on lifestyle, you go up. You do. Awesome weather in Houston. Oh, you're a fan of stovetop. Hey, Leanne. I know. I thought it'd be, since I'm off today, I thought, I was going to go live tonight, and then I realized the kids want to play a game. I thought, well, I can go live in the afternoon. I'm sitting here, I'm all cleaned up. It's, Suzanne, it's not easy. It's not. Don't ever sell yourself short that you'll get there. You mentally will get there, but you just have to keep plugging away. I mean, I like stovetop, Barbara, but my homemade stuffing is the bomb. Diggity. Hey, Lori, I know. I thought I'd go live early. I was going to film a let's not feel guilty video, and I thought, let's just talk to the people, and have all your guys' input and, and hearing all your positive feedback for people that watch this later. So, yeah, this is, the day after Thanksgiving. Some of us might have not done what we should have or wanted to, but you know what? It's over. And it's time to not feel guilty about it, because let me tell you something. You can feel guilty for what you ate yesterday for the next 18 days and gain a heck of a lot more weight than you gained yesterday. So don't let that deter you. Don't let the fact that you ate that second piece of pie. Maybe you did. You know what I did? I ate 2 pieces of pie. Granted, it was my crustless pumpkin pie, but still, I only really wanted to have one slice, but it was so amazing. I went back for another one. Yeah, that's what I do. I had 2 cups of veggies on my plate. Brussels sprouts, carrots, broccoli, cauliflower, onion, and I did put squash, which I think doesn't count, but I counted it, and mushrooms. And then my beautiful turkey. I didn't have any of my homemade Brussels sprouts for the boys. Oh my God, you should see. I made 4 pounds of Brussels sprouts. They scarfed them down like nobody's business. So I'm drinking, if you just getting here, I drank 88 ounces of water yesterday. Water. I had my cup of tea in the morning, but I drank water the rest of the day, only because I was busy. And it was easier for me to grab it and guzzle it, because that's the only way I can drink water, is guzzling it. I like fat-free Cool Whip. I know. Lisa, the vegetables are what, they're going to keep us full. They're going to keep us regular, and they're going to gain us points. So I had bought, and you know me, I don't like baby carrots. But my store didn't have many veggies around, so I grabbed those. And when I'm off from here, before Glam, I'm going to have carrots, cucumbers, and I have a little bit broccoli and carrots left over. I'm going to have that and gain a point for my lunch. So, yeah, you know me. I like vegetables. It's just having that many. That's the problem. I could eat them, but a cup? That's a lot. I mean, it's a lot to have around the house. Like, you know, when you have a family, I can't be eating 2 and 3 cups of vegetables. I gotta feed the rest of them. They don't ever think of these things through, but I get where they're going with it. And I will work for food. I've been doing my Glam Squad without whining because why? I get points. Who knew that was the answer for me? I know, exactly. I'm running out of vegetables. Water is a challenge. You know, I've told you before, I normally don't drink water. I drink tea. But what I've been trying to do is at least drink 3 to 4 glasses of just water. I'm not doing 60 ounces of water because I'm counting my tea. But I will drink a little bit more than that. So I'm thinking I'm drinking close to 30 ounces that I didn't drink before. And like my leader said, the Weight Watchers place is not behind you when you track it. So if you want to count your Crystal Light, your tea, your coffee, and if it's worked for you, see, there's the key. If it's working for you, then do it. If it's not, then don't. That's my theory on it. Awesome, a turkey trot. That's great. I did do a Leslie video yesterday just to get in a mile because I didn't do any kind of, I was just busy cooking. So I did get 3 activity points. I was excited. Yeah, I mean, I could do 1 cup, but when we want to have like 4 and 5 cups to get those 4 or 5 extra points. But the activity points, don't forget about your activity points. If you're cleaning or doing like something, I always put my watch on other. If I'm really moving, even though it's not really considered exercise, and that helps my activity go up. So that's a little, you know, tip that I share. Because, yeah, like I put it on when I do yard duty at school and I'm not walking that much, but I'm still active. But, you know, I will, you know, for activity, remember, you will not earn more than you burn. So that's what WW has been telling me. So I am believing them. So, yes, I will eat my 4 or 5 extra points if I need them, which I pretty much do. Between my bite licks and tastes and my olive oil addiction. Now it's the avocado hash brown addiction. Oh, my God. So if you love avocado toast and you have potatoes as your 0-point food, you need to make hash waffles and top it with avocado and an egg and be in freaking heaven. Yeah, definitely. And make sure your activity counter, however, whatever you have, is synced to WW, so you don't have to put it in. It does it automatically. Because I don't know about you, but I'm just not, you know, I'm too busy. So yeah, so I ordered 2 things. Lecanto, big sale, Black Friday, and Nuts and More. And I see a few other places are having sales. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Yep. I'm drinking my green tea. I know I can get the lemon seed is caught. This green tea I got at the Dollar Tree, it's actually pretty good. Do I have to use more than 1 bag? But it's decent. I don't need sugar in it. That's always helpful. Yes, that's great. Yep, you don't have to do anything. It's just right there. Oh, my nose is running. So I have to set my appointment up for my booster. I haven't done that yet. Steve, my husband, just got his today. He goes, well, I'll schedule yours. I'm like, no, both of us don't need to be down. And I know he's going to be down because he's a man. Need I say more? Awesome. Lisa, which one did you get? Did you get the lemon or the ruby or just one of the standard ones? I know some of them, like the paranormal puffs and the mystery flavor, were both awesome. So, were 10% off, and then you got the extra 20% off. I think certain flavors are. I was just telling. I'm kind of obsessed with the balls. I just wish they were a little bit lower in point, honestly, but they're tasty and they're very like they almost taste healthy. They remind me of the Verb energy bar, and there's nut butter inside them. You can see the little. It says there's no grains, but they smell grainy. They smell good. I like them. I'm glad I got them. I was very happy with this purchase. And somebody asked about how to use your Built Bucks, and I said I did put it in the post. When you go and you log into Built Bar, in the left corner it says rewards, and you hit it, and it'll say ways to earn and ways to redeem. You hit ways to redeem, and it'll tell you how many Built Bucks you get a coupon for. Or sometimes you get like if you have enough, you can get like a $10 off coupon. Sometimes they take them, but I'm not sure they'll take the Built Bucks rewards with the Black Friday stuff. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I have not. I'm waiting for I'm going to do that over the weekend. Lori, did you try it? I like the balls. I really like the balls. I'm pissed that they didn't send me them, because I probably would have ordered them sooner. I was indignant about that. I didn't try no. I'm going to try that one maybe on Sunday Night Live this way. But you can't order them until Monday anyway, so I thought I'll just wait. Because how many Built Bars can I eat one day? Well, actually, I shared these with the boys. My son loved lemon, and he loves lemon. Well, I'm not a huge lemon fan. I'm not a fruit fan. But these were so good. So I'll be ordering a box of the lemon. I was a little disappointed in the points. The points were a little bit upsetting. The ruby cheesecake, this one, is 6 points. What, the ham bone? The lemon cheesecake was 5 points. The caramel almond delight that I was showing over the weekend is 4 points. They're giving you a Built Crave bar. They're giving 2 away with every order is 5 points. And Monday, they're also coming up with white chocolate cheesecake, which they did not send me, and I would have liked to have tried that one, is 4 points. Oh, you haven't begun. Well, I think it depends on how many sales you have, I think. I don't know. They say it's random. I don't know. Oh, they do, Lisa. That's exactly why I eat them. To me, it is eating candy, except the balls. The balls remind you of like a chewy granola bar. There's no grain in it, but it just has that granola, to me, taste. I like them. My son liked them too. I just wish they were 4 points. I was hoping maybe 2 balls for 4 points would have been nice. Yeah. But, I think of the option I could have like that. How many points would that be? I'm trying to work on I want to do something with oats. Maybe make a protein ball or oatmeal bars, because oats are 0 for me, and I need to do something with them. And I bought a huge 10-pound box of oats at Sam's Club for like $6.99. It was an incredible deal. I'm like, holy shit. That's going to last me till next year, probably. Well, not next year, but probably after the holidays. I wish I could try the cheesecake. They didn't send me that. I don't know why, because I would like to try the cheesecake. Like the ruby was, like I said, it definitely smelled the raspberry when you opened it. I'm like, ooh, I smell right. And the boys liked it, of course, but they would. See, I'm not a huge fan of the puff texture, but this lemon was all that. I did, obviously, because it's light. It's not even fakey, like, me and lemon. If it tastes like Pledge, I'm not there. But this one was nice and mellow. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, so I'm telling you, go to Sam's and get them big ass box. They had regular and quick, and I have plenty of quick, so I didn't use the regular more. And Lisa, guess what I'm making? Maybe tomorrow, if I have time. Definitely Sunday. I'm making a loaf of Grace's oat bread. I thought to myself, I'm sitting here worrying about finding good bread. I can make a freaking loaf of Grace's oat bread, and for me, it's 0 points, because what's in it? Oats, 0. Yogurt, 0. Egg, 0. Oh yeah, Pledge. I don't like lemon extract. I don't even buy it. If you ever notice, all my extracts, you don't see lemon. about freezing Built Bars. I have not frozen the puffs. They don't last long enough to be frozen. But my bars are always in the freezer. I don't know about the balls. I guess the balls would freeze okay. Yes. Now, I will tell you, the oat bread has to be toasted. I don't like it not toasted. It needs to be toasted. Kind of like, it reminds you of Ezekiel bread, and I can't eat that. That's a seed bread. Has to be toasted. But let me tell you, I don't know. My only problem is what flavor I want to make it, because part of me wants the sun-dried tomato, garlic, and basil. But part of me also wants plain so I can put peanut butter on it. Maybe I'll do 2 small ones. That's the ticket. That's what I'll do. I'll do half savory and half plain. Because I love smearing them with peanut butter. And I don't know about you, but I don't want peanut butter on my sun-dried tomato and garlic. But sun-dried tomato and garlic is so good. I don't think so. I mean, people eat them. My son eats the peanut butter right out of the freezer. What I do is I keep them in the freezer, and then when we usually keep them in the fridge. So I keep them in the freezer, and then we run low in the refrigerator. I'll grab a handful, and I'll put them in the fridge. And then I like mine to sit out and soften, where the boys like them right from the refrigerator. I don't. I like mine. It all depends on how you like them. Freeze one and taste one. But yeah, it's, I don't feel it changes the texture or the taste. But definitely put them in a freezer bag so they're more protected. Because you'll get that, freezer burntness if you keep it in them long enough. Get my tea down, girls. But yeah, at one point I had an embarrassing amount of Built Bars. Because back originally when they would, as an ambassadors, we used to get boxes all the time. Not anymore. Now you have to build up points, and it's few and far between. And you used to get any kind you wanted. Like, I could have gotten, like, puffs if I wanted. Not now. Now they only give you the basic ones, and you have to have enough points earned up. Oh, yeah, definitely. I would definitely keep them in there. Because they do get moldy because there's no preservatives in them. And if they're not kept... See, I keep them also in my basement. It's chillier down here. That's why I'm always have a sweater on. And they stay really well. But like I said, I have 5 people eating them. So the turnover here is pretty good. Timmy takes some to school. Patrick takes some to work. Peter works out. So he always has his... He's a puff boy. He likes the puffs and the balls. And everybody likes everything else. But, just saying... But yeah, I want to make some kind of, I'm going to make oat bread this weekend. I think I'm going to do the 2 small. You guys, yes, because I want both. Because sometimes you just want to smear some peanut butter on there. And sometimes you want some jelly or just put butter. Like if I do the sun-dried tomato, cottage cheese would go good on there. And that's 0 points. Imagine have a slice of Grace's oat bread and some cottage cheese. What a snack, and it's 0 points. Yes, I have to utilize and I'm not doing it, and that's the problem. I need to utilize more 0 point foods. I'm just not doing it. I don't know why. I don't know. I never did, though. I mean, honestly, I always tell you that. I always ate my points because I like to eat everything. I'm going to have a turkey salad. That's what I'm going to go up and have. Ooh, turkey salad with cranberry sauce made into a dressing. How does that sound? I'll get my cranberry sauce, add a little vinegar to it. I think I have raspberry flavored vinegar. I'm not sure. Thin it out with a little vinegar and a little bit of oil. Ooh, that might be lunch. White chocolate raspberry cheesecake. Yes, I remember that. I remember that bar. I didn't like it. Big surprise. I don't like raspberry. Now, it's funny. The boys and my husband didn't scarf all the fruit ones down. They're excited to see the other one like I was. And I'm like, really? And they're like, oh, it sounds good to us. I'm like, yeah, but that's why when I taste them, I'm telling you, like, I'll say, well, if you like raspberry, you'll like this. But like I said, I was surprised I liked the lemon. Shock of all shocks, I was. I was like, it's just very, very light, and it's creamy. I guess it's the cheesecake that comes out in it. Oh, I hear you. Like I said, it wasn't for the fact that I have 5 of them eating from them. Because you know me, like, and they get, I'm just as crazy. Like when a new flavor comes out, you're like, I want that. Like I want those lemon bars. Do I need them? No, I don't need them, but I want them. And that's how they get you because they know that you want it. But truth be told, if it's a successful flavor, it will be back. So you always have to remember that. If it does well and it sells out, especially some of them like the paranormal puffs didn't sell out. The those ones that didn't have a name for them, they were the mystery flavor. I'm sorry, I'm not spending $38 on a box of bars. I have no idea what flavor they are because I don't like your fruit flavors. So I didn't even go for them. I'm like, no, thank you. I tweaked my assessment because I needed certain foods to be 0. And I went back and forth. Like, I feel like you have to take it more than once because I feel like the first time you're not really knowing what you're answering and what it really means. And I gave up originally I had the fruit and then I didn't have enough points. So I gave up the fruit, but realizing how much points fruits are, and I use an embarrassing amount of bananas and applesauce in a lot of my recipes, I took fruit back and I'm trying to eat, since I have it is 0, I'm trying to eat more. Like this morning I ate half a banana because it's 0 and I should eat it. So I had an apple the other day because it's 0 and I should eat it. I probably wouldn't eat it if it wasn't. I had grapes because they're 0. So I feel like certain foods I needed, like I made the best of blue and the best of purple and got married because I liked both plans, but purple didn't have enough points and blue didn't have my oats. So I made a plan where I have more points, I have my oats, I have potatoes, and I'm happy. I have my oatmeal, I have my yogurt, my eggs, and my chicken and turkey. So and beans. That was another thing I needed, beans, because I want to eat more beans because I think they're good for me, and I will eat more if there's 0 points. Oh yeah, I'm like, mystery. I'm like, the mystery is I'm not buying them because especially me, I'm very picky. Very picky. Like now I didn't try the other bar that's coming out on Monday. It is called Caramel Almond Delight. I will probably like that bar because I like caramel and I like almond. So I'm excited about trying that. That's why I probably haven't ordered the cheesecake yet. I want to see which one I like better, whether it's the caramel or the cheese. Of course, Peter's like, you better order the lemon. I'm like, I'll order the ones that I like. You just get my leftover. But I'm figuring since I have them 0, I'm trying to eat more of them. Since I wasted a spot in my thing, I'm like, that's why, because I don't eat enough fruit, and I say that all the time. I don't eat enough fruit. So. Oh, that's a shame. Because some people, it's the, I think, what's it called? Erythritol? I think it's erythritol. Some people can't eat them because of the, I think it's erythritol. So it doesn't say it on this one. Isolate collagen peptides, lemon confectionery sugar. Yeah, I don't have, it's not, unless it's on this one. Maybe it's on the balls. I'm pretty sure it's erythritol that they use. Can't see that's writing way too small. I think it's, and you're not alone. A lot of people have a hard time with that substitute. There's one, I think it was called, it was a chocolate, and it was sugar free, and I ordered a box, and that was tasty. I was in the bathroom the rest of the day. I probably should order another box of those. Now, I'm like, in hindsight, maybe they'd be good to keep around the day before weigh-in. But I get that. Citrus is something other than lemon in my tea, I don't like orange. Some don't have. Okay, that's true. I don't think this one does. The puff, I don't think does. I can't see. If it is, I can't read it. Premium collagen protein blend. Collagen peptides, ruby chocolate, sugar, cocoa, whole milk, powdered, unsweetened chocolate, citric acid, raspberry flavor, bits. Now, my son said he saw the bits. I didn't see them in the piece that I had. Yeah, this one doesn't have I don't think the puffs do. This puff doesn't, or the other one. But some of the, I don't have it, and I don't have the bar down here. And I'm totally honest with my reviews. I'm not gonna like this. I know I'm not gonna like it, and I was true on that one. But yeah, there's some, you're just like, it's not worth it. Some, yeah. I'm excited for the caramel almond. I'm hoping there's almond pieces in it because I love that. Oh, the raspberry dip with the chocolate almond. I wonder why. Maybe it was the chocolate? Well, we probably don't have to say, you should compare the labels and see what, if something was different. I would be curious. I'm thinking it's the erythritol, but I couldn't be 100% sure. Because I know some people, it does bother them. Coconut brownie chunk. I love the coconut brownie chunk. And I don't like coconut. I don't like the coconut bar. But the coconut brownie chunk. Now you got me something like, oh my gosh. When I tasted that bar, because I remember saying, I'm probably not going to like it because I don't like coconut. It's just, the brownie pieces mellow out the coconut, and it's such a great combination. I can't even tell you the fact that I buy boxes of that. And we laugh because my husband's the same way. We're not big coconut people, but we like that bar. For whatever reason, I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. That just drives me. That just is a funny thing. I'm not sure why. Same thing with the cookie dough. I love the cookie dough anyway, but pieces of cookie dough, and there are legit cookie dough pieces. You're like going, yeah. And it's so worth 4 points. Like I think the coconut brownie's 4 points too. It had gone down. It was 5. I think it went down to 4, which was like, and I don't understand why this bar's 6. I don't know. That I put it in twice. I put it on the calculator. I was like, yeah, it's 6 points. I'm glad I don't like it anyway, but it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, what I would pay personally for a bar, it would, but still. And I think that this one is covered in the raspberry, but I love the chocolate that the bars are coated in. I know. I'm going to go have lunch. I'm going to go have a salad with turkey and cranberry dressing. I'm going to go up there. I'm going to play around with my cranberry sauce, see if I can make it into a dressing. Because now it sounds really good. I got to stay away from the stuffing today. Because I want to, I get weighed tomorrow. So I'm going to eat, but I'm not eating stuffing. Tomorrow I will have stuffing. That's my lunch tomorrow. But yep. Well, thank you, ladies. I hope this chat helped you. And if anybody's here new for the first time, this live normally doesn't happen this time of the day. Just so you know, it usually happens 7:30 Eastern time. But since I was off today and we'll be busy tonight with family time, I thought I would come say hi. And I was going to, like I said, film just kind of what I kind of reiterated here, Don't let yesterday ruin the rest of your weekend. Track it. That's why I track things. People say, I don't track on holidays. And that's your prerogative, but I like to see, what I ate. I like to put it in there. And it makes me realize, yes, this is what I ate. And I'm okay with what I ate. And I'm okay if I ate 60 points yesterday. I didn't. But I'd be okay with it. If that's what I wanted to do, I'm entitled to do it. I'm an adult. If I want to eat 60 points, that's my prerogative. But the next day, get your ass back on track and we will call it a day. Call it a holiday and move on to Christmas. The cookies. The cookies get me every year. It's not the food. It's the cookies. Can you feel me on that one? Oh, thank you, Leanne. Glad to see you. Oh, I'm glad, Lisa. Y'all have a great rest of your day. And I will see you tomorrow for weigh-in and meeting topic du jour. I don't even know. I never look at the meeting topic until I film. I don't know. I don't like to watch anybody else's weigh-in video because I don't need to be swayed in what they had to say. So it'll be interesting. So I'm hoping, like I said, even if I'm up a little bit, I'm still good with that. It is what it is. The cookies. I know, the cookies. Cookies. I have no control. And yes, I can make lower point ones. But here's my little tip for that. What I try to do is save the cookies for like the week of the holiday, so I'm not eating them the whole month. So at least if I'm only eating them between when this Christmas is a Saturday, so maybe Wednesday to Wednesday. But we're going out for New Year's Eve for the first time in a long time. And this place has, it's a buffet, it's a cheese course. I'm going to enjoy that night, that's for sure. And in fact, Friday night, so I'm going to have to get weighed in the morning. Yeah, I'm not going to get weighed in on the day after. Yeah, we'll get weighed in on Friday. I know, my God, cookies are worse than chips. Yep. Yeah, I know. None will make it till Christmas. Well, what I also have been doing here is I don't bake till the week before. So they're not hanging around all month, bothering me. But you could sit there and say, well, then don't have them. I am not going to deprive my husband and the kids from the cookies that they love. Now, the boys and Steve make their crunchy jumbles. And those don't bother me. They're okay. I mean, heck, if I'm desperate for a cookie, I'll eat it. But it's not a cookie. I'm more of a chocolate chip girl. And the crunchy jumbles sort of reminiscent of that, but I don't know. I guess I don't love them enough to binge on them. Chocolate chips, sugar cookies. And being at school, that's all it's going to be in that teacher's room. It's going to be sweets, cookies, muffins, cupcakes, munchkins, cookies, munchkins, cookies. Oh, it's just, it is. I'm telling you, there's always, and I'm thinking, why can't people bring fruit? I mean, I'm so grateful for these families. It's wonderful. But can't you bring a nice little fruit tray? Like somebody made, at a party we were, fruit kebabs. They were amazing. They had grapes. They had strawberries. They had blueberries. They were just so good. Bring friggin' fruit, please. I should maybe do a video. Where's the fruit? We need fruit. Oh, snickerdoodles. I love those too. Sugar cookies. Butterscotch crunchy jumbles. Yeah, he puts, he puts M&Ms in his crunchy jumbles on top of the chocolate chips. But they're the kids' favorite, so I know that I save them for them, which is a good thing. But yeah, it is what it is, and it's one time a year, and everybody else can gain weight around the holidays. Why can't I? Like, why don't, that's why I want to have that mentality. If I'm, on a lifestyle, then yes, I will have a week where I gain maybe 5 pounds, and it's okay. I'm just trying to get back to where I need to be, and it's just taking me forever to get there. What is the worst food not to eat? The worst food not eat. What is the worst food to not? I'm trying to think how that question confuses me. What is the worst food to not eat? I'm confused by that. The worst food, everything is on plan. Let's put it that way. We have points. We earn points for vegetables. We earn points for water. We earn points for activity. So every food we're told is on plan. I guess the worst food is something that triggers you to eat too much of it. Like some people it's cookies. Some people it's chocolate. Some people it's chips. Like if you have like a bag of, well, these won't really, like a bag of chips. The salty will make you eat. That's why I buy individual bags, because I can't go back. But sometimes having chips with the ones you have to count out makes you just eat more. Anything with fiber is a very good point. Well, the chocolate fountain gives me, I don't have to have the fountain now. I can just eat the fruit. I like that, though. I could work with that, Karen. I could work with that. The fruit is there. But I always say, have your fruits, have your vegetables, and fill in with everything else. Peach cobbler the other night when I had a family, my least favorite cobbler. Oh, it's your least. That's always a smart thing to do. Make something that you don't like. I do that all the time with fruit. Like, I'll make like fruit cookies because the kids, they love them. Fruit? Really? In a cookie? Why waste a cookie with fruit? But yeah, I do that a lot too. Yes, I would say now, did you see dates went down in points too? Very good, Leslie. Don't eat it because it's low in points. If you don't like it, you don't like it. And just because it's low in points doesn't mean it's a good choice. You have to like what you're eating because you want to make a lifestyle change. And if you're not eating food you like, you're not going to, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to stick to it. So how do you stick to it? Is you stay within your points and you eat food that you like. We don't always get the amount of food we like, but hindsight is I ate way too much. So now I realize portions are huge in this journey. Yes, I had stuffing within my points because I didn't have a whole crap ton. I measured out a cup of stuffing in my plate yesterday. You have to weigh and measure and know what you're eating. And yeah, it was nothing wrong with what I ate yesterday. Nothing was wrong with it. I ate less. And eventually your body will catch up with that. I mean, in the beginning, you're going to be hungry. You're going to be hungry because you should be eating less. So yeah, in the beginning, you feel that hunger and you feel it and you're like, I'm hungry all the time. And you have to keep yourself busy. Drink your water. Eat your 0-point vegetables and fruit. And yes, they give us rice, potatoes, oats. Keep them to a minimum. Like sometimes I grab a hard-boiled egg when I'm hungry as a snack. I don't grab 2, I grab 1. Banana. For me, it's 0. Could I grab 2 bananas? I could, but I grab 1 because 1 is a serving. Stick to serving sizes. That is huge. Huge. Portions and servings are huge. And you will be, if you follow that, you will see success on the scale and in the program, and you will make it a lifestyle. Remember, when you deny yourself something, it makes you want it even more. It's just not worth it to me to think about something and give it more power than it really, really needs. With that, I'm going to head on out now in an hour at 2:30. If none of you are busy, on the Facebook group, there's a pinned post about Glam Squad. We are working out with a Leslie for 20 minutes. And if you're not doing anything, you can come join us. It doesn't cost you anything. Lori Mashburn is hosting today. She hosts on Friday for me. And I am walking 20 minutes to get some points. I'm not proud, but I will walk for food. And I'm doing that. So if you're not busy and you want to do a quick workout with us, you're more than welcome to come. You just show up. That's all you got to do. Show up. So maybe I'll see some of you there. You never know. But I do thank you for joining me for this impromptu live. I appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow. The video will be up tomorrow after I get home from Wish Me Luck for weigh-in and meeting topic du jour. And I will see you Sunday night for our next live, 7:30 Eastern Time, right here on the channel. You can join us. Just show up. You have to be subscribed to chat. So you can't chat unless you're subscribed. Doesn't cost you anything, but you can't if you want to leave a comment and stuff. And don't forget to give it live a thumbs up before you leave. It helps out my channel. And I will see you all Sunday night. Good night. Goodbye. Good night. I think it's late. Goodbye, folks.